Mr. Cooksey has run this blog he calls diabeteswarrior.net, and he had diabetes. He started doing a variation of what's called the paleo diet, which is not that different from, say, the Atkins diet. So it's heavy in protein, heavy in fat, low in carbs, and he lost a lot.
Caveman diet.
Yeah, exactly, and lost a lot of weight. And found out that he didn't have to take medication anymore for his diabetes. And so he started becoming a bit of an evangelist on his website for this. The State Board of Dietetics and Nutrition got hold of him because he was going to their events and passing out business cards and saying, these people who are talking about the food pyramid and all that stuff, they don't know what they're talking about. You should use my diet instead. And they didn't like the competition either, and so the state board cited him for practicing nutrition without a license.
Now, he is suing, and in fact, the New York Times has now gotten hold of this story, so this has made national news. Tell us about his lawsuit and what's he trying to do?
Right. He filed a lawsuit several months ago, and what he's basically saying is that by basically imposing various threats, which the board did. The board said you can continue to run your blog as long as you don't actually provide any advice to people, or as long as you don't attempt to sell services or provide coaching to people. You can continue running your blog. And he said, well, that's violating my First Amendment right of free speech, because what's different from me doing this than from going to from providing advice to several friends to posting diet and recipe information online? What's different? Well, the difference is I'm trying to make money doing it, but I'm only giving advice. I say very clearly, I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm not a registered nutritionist. This is advice, and maybe it's worth what you pay for it, but nonetheless, it's worth what it is. And so he's saying this is an imposition of his First Amendment rights, and the Institute for Justice, again, has taken his case. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make a strong frontal assault on these attempts by a number of states to prevent people from using social media to basically talk about their food habits and their eating habits.